Kamusta, hello, namaskar, my friends. After COVID's alpha, beta, gamma, delta variant, a new variant has came into the market, which is Omicron. There's a huge confusion and discussion about this in whole world. We know that mutation in virus is normal. Then why every country's government are in panic mode? Let's understand that in this video.
The Omicron variant has triggered an alarm across the world.
Fourth Omicron case has been confirmed.
The new Omicron variant of the coronavirus.
This new variant's name is Omicron. The technical name is B.1.1.529. First, it's discovered in Botswana, which is one of the country in Africa. And then scientists of South Africa reported to the WHO about this on 24th of November. And after that, it has been identified in so many countries. And in fact, when you might see this video, it has been spread in almost all major countries. On 26th of November, WHO gave this variant a status of variant of concern. Basically, WHO separates COVID variants into two major categories. One is variant of interest and second is variant of concern. Now, obviously, we might have question in our mind that what is variant of interest and what is variant of concern. So let's talk about that. To understand what is variant of concern and what is variant of interest, we must understand first how our immunity system works. In our normal days, our healthy body cells creates more healthy cells. Now, in every cells, we have genetic code or genetic material. So, because the healthier cell creates another cells, the genetic code, the characterizations of the genetic code are same. But for example, somebody got sick, fever or flu. So it means a new virus, new foreign virus enter in our body, attaches with one of our healthy cell and create disturbance or change genetic code into bad genetic code. It means it gets spoiled, and that is why we get sick, because that sick cell or genetic code creates more cell with the same kind of flu included cell or genetic codes, make more cells. That is the reason we get sick. Now, whatever changes happens into that genetic code by foreign material, that is called mutation. You might have heard this word so many times, mutation. Mutation is whatever changes happening into the genetic code of the human body cell. That is called mutation. Now let's come back to our main point. What is variant of interest and variant of concern? WHO put these viruses into variant of interest. Variant of interest means these viruses are presented in these countries and these viruses are changing our genetic material, but the change is slow and also the change is not drastic. Means it's not totally changing in a whole way. It's changing, but the process is slow. So WHO took this virus as a virus of interest. Why? Because they are changing, so it's ultimately not good for the human body. So we have to keep them in interest, but as of now they are not priority. But we should not forget about them. That's why we have to keep them in interest, that we have to do something about this in future. Right? That's why it's called variant of interest, because we put them into the interest. It might affect in the future. Now, what is variant of concern? Variant of concerns are these variants which are mostly from COVID. These variants make drastic change in our genetic code and faster change in genetic code. So that is the problem. You know, when the Delta variant came, the mutation or the changing in our genetic code was 3 to 7 to 10. So that's why, you know, Delta was so powerful, so many chaos happened and so many people lost their lives also. But this Omicron is making 50 different mutation, means changing 50 times, changing this genetic code of our human body cells. That's why we have to research about this. We have to consider them as soon as possible. That is why they put into the concern, means we have to look after them as soon as possible. That's why this is the difference: variant of interest, variant of concern. To make it more easier, let's see this table. One side is variant of concern and one side is variant of interest. What is variant of concern? Variant of concern have always high transmission, means the transmissibility is higher. It transfer from one person to another person is so high. Another is high virulent. High virulent means it's more serious. The seriousness is more. And the third one is this kind of virus has ability to break the prevention which is created by human. It means whatever vaccine we have or we have created, these kind of virus has ability to break them and damage our human body. Now let's see characterizations of variant of interest. This kind of variant has low transmission, means one person to another person transmission is low. Second thing is low virulent, means the seriousness is not that much, it's low. And the third one is low ability to break the prevention done by the human. Whatever vaccines are going on or tablets are available, these kind of virus we have to keep them in interest, but they are not powerful that much still now. So this is the difference between variant of concern and variant of interest. Before we go further, I want to show you something. When I posted this video on Facebook, I got boom, so many comments, so many people liked it, so many views, as you can see the data. But the problem is, see here now, my followers are still very less. And same thing is happening on YouTube also. Let me show you the data of YouTube. So many people like, so many people comment, and as you can see here on data, so many people watch my video but they don't subscribe. So I request you, it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of time, a lot of research to make these kind of videos. So please help me. Those who are watching from Facebook, I request you, please follow me, and my link of YouTube channel is in description. Please click there and also subscribe me on YouTube. And those who are watching from YouTube, I request you, if you are watching my video, thank you so much for that, but please, I request you, subscribe my channel and also follow me on my Facebook page. Thank you so much. So let's start the video now. I want to share one really interesting fact with you. The symptoms of COVID and seasonal flu are almost same, as you can see here. The seasonal flu, which we call as the influenza, and according to the WHO data, every year 6,500,000 people die with the influenza. Got shocked? I also got shocked when I read it. Then question came in my mind that why no media is talking about it? Why there is no news that this many people died because of influenza? What is the reason? The reason is transmission and the seriousness. As just we saw that Omicron has 50 different mutations. That is more dangerous. And the second thing is influenza already have different vaccines, so we can control it. But Omicron is new for us. The mutations are new for us. We still have to research about that. That is the reason. After reading all of these stuffs, few questions came in my mind, and I'm sure this question might come in your mind too. So the first question came in my mind was, is it really easy to get Omicron? So the answer is yes. As we said just now, that the transmission is really high in this variant. So the answer is yes, we can easily get Omicron. Then the second question came in my mind was, is it powerful than Delta? Then the answer is we cannot say for now. Because it's simple. The reason is we already developed vaccine against Delta. We know the mutations, but Omicron has 50 mutations. So we still have to work on that. So we still don't know it will be powerful or it will be not powerful than Delta. And one more good thing is recently one scientist of Israel said that Omicron will be less dangerous than the Delta. Then the third question came in my mind, that is it detected by PCR? So the answer is yes, it is detected by PCR, and that is why South African scientists immediately know and reported to the WHO. Then the fourth question came in my mind, which is really I'm worried about, is the vaccine what we have available now is powerful against Omicron or not? So the answer is we cannot say. As we saw just now that these kind of virus have ability to break the barrier, which is the prevention done by the human. So we cannot say, because we still have to research about all the mutations of the Omicron, 50 mutations. So that is the reason. So we cannot say that it will be powerful against the Omicron or not, because we still have to do a lot of research. And the fifth question, and which is really important also, which is it possibility of reinfection? It means whoever got COVID before, is it possibility to get infected again? So the answer is yes, because as we saw just now that the transmission is high and the seriousness is high, and we still don't know that vaccine will work out or not. So it can be not, but more chances is yes, we can get reinfected. So at the last of the video, I just want to appeal, I just want to suggest, advise all my viewers that we cannot do scientifically anything because we are normal people. But what is in our hand? In our hand is we can wash our hand regularly, we can use mask, we can keep the distance, right? So these things are in our hand. So we have to look after that. We have to care that we follow the COVID manuals, and let's hope for the best. Please comment, please tell me, please talk with me, how did you like this video? If you have any question regarding vaccine, regarding Omicron, you always can talk with me. If you have new information about Omicron, if you have extra information, please share with me. And again, at the end of the video, I'm telling you, those who are watching from Facebook, please follow me, please subscribe on YouTube. Those who are watching from YouTube, please subscribe my channel and follow me on my Facebook page. Thank you so much. See you in another interesting video. Till then, goodbye.